Hey guys, I'm Jonathan, and so one thing that defines me and defines who I am is running. And a lot of cases, I use it for everything. What I mean by that is that I've been running since the third grade, and from that day on, I ran because of a girl that I met, and I thought, maybe running I could get close to her, and turns out we were just end up being pretty good, decent friends afterwards. Um, Eventually, I kind of ran like I ran all weird. So when I run, I'll get out, I'll start sprinting, and that was not the good thing to do. And like I'll start running like with one arm like this. And but at that age, I was only running like a mile, mile and a half races. I think one race I ran when I was in the third grade, it was 2 miles, and that was pretty much it. I love running because it's really good for you and helps out with your heart and helps out with your breathing. For me, I kind of use it as a coping mechanism when I'm feeling down. I like to get out because I like to see the nature and the surroundings around me. Um, so that's when I first started running. One of the reasons why I, Another reason why I began is because I wasn't really good in any other sports. I was bad at basketball, even though I thinking I could play. I wasn't good at baseball as well. I played, but I was fast mainly. So I thought maybe I'm fast, so maybe I could join cross country or some kind of running sport. Um, I didn't have a good coach growing up. He kind of didn't teach us how to properly. So that was one of the flaws of that program, and it was also in elementary school. So like obviously it's not that good of a program. I went to Catholic elementary school, and from there, that's basically what happened. Um, Years on, the program went from third to sixth grade, and I just did what I kept doing. I kept the same routine, same warm up, same everything um for the past 3 years. And I was like, well, my mile time isn't changing, and I only ran like a nine something mile, like a 9:45. One time I ran like 11 at sectionals or regionals, whatever. I forgot. I think it was regionals. I ran like 11 minute mile. That was back on the lakefront near downtown, and basically from there I was like, I went to a new high school. I went to high school with my dad, and I went to Ridgewood, and my mom's like, you like running in high school? In elementary school. I'm like, yeah, I do. She's like, you should try out for the team. So I tried out for the team, and I didn't know much about like the actual like fundamentals of it. Apparently, there's like certain shoes you should get, and certain things you should use for running, like stretching before warming up, which means doing like a good lap around the track or a good mile before you're actually doing a workout, and a lot of conditioning. So like speed, not only just running the mileage, but you also have to work on your speed, breathing, stretching, wearing comfortable shoes because I was that kid that wore Nike shoes, and a lot of times it's not good because it messes up your shins, and I got a lot of shin splints from that. So I actually learned from that. And during cross country, I had these new trainers. I think they were um some Nike ones, but they're bulky, and I actually felt really comfortable, and I used those for like my freshman and sophomore year. And then it wasn't until my junior year I got these trainers called Brooks, and I used those for 2 years. Originally, this is my life lesson. Originally, I asked my aunt because apparently these are track spikes, okay, and these are actually used for 400 meters and 800 meters, which I'll get to that in a second. Basically, is that these would help you with foot traction off the grass, so your foot's not stopping as much. You're kind of elevating your foot. One bad thing about these are actually made for sprinting, which they're not made for cross country. So one takeaway I took from this was that to actually look into buying cross country spikes, which I end up destroying because I got them for like $5 from my friend's dad, and they worked for like 2 years, and they ripped on the side, but they still got me to two all conference championships, one MVP, one most improved. So from the takeaway from this is that I looked at these as my start and something that I could have gone into a better runner. So thank you. Good luck.